Dude,
should.
But back to that Rafael dos Anjos fight. I just can't believe how good that dude looks at 170 pounds. He looks like top 10 pound for pound in the world, for sure. Like, dude, the combinations he was landing on Robbie Lawler, fuck, man. He looks so
incredible.
goddamn good.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And you think this guy was making 154, you know?
He still looks like a small welterweight, though. He could add some more muscle, I think, because some of those guys at 170 are monsters.
Like Darren Till.
Holy
Huge.
shit.
Yeah.
But he kicks so hard. I think the kicks are he's always gonna be in the game, even if he's smaller. His kicks are so hard.
He's fast as shit too, man. And his combinations are beautiful, and he's just super dedicated. Like Rafael dos Anjos is very, very disciplined, very driven. You ever see some of his plyometric workouts that he does?
No.
He was with Nick Curson from Speed of Sport. I know he's done some work with other people too, but he did a lot of it with Nick Curson. And Nick Curson's from that the Marinovich camp, you know, where remember when BJ Penn was trained by the Marinoviches? So he's doing like this kind of shit, like pushing up on all these bars, a lot of foot strength drills, a lot of stuff where they're doing jumps over hurdles and, you know, those horses. What are those called? Hurdles, right? Yeah. He just does a lot of plyometric type shit.
That is hardcore.
Yeah. That's working your abs, you're working your feet. He's lying on his back and he's kicking up on these things. It would give you like the ultimate up kick too. But the idea is just that you're put in these compromising positions, off balance all the time, and you're doing a lot of different plyometric drills. He doesn't believe too much in like regular weightlifting type activity. Everything is like sport specific, plyometric type shit. But what I'm always super impressed with is his endurance. Dude, he fought at a crazy pace. And like the commentator, Cormier and John Anik were going, man, I wonder if he's going to burn himself out. You know, I already knew the result before I watched it. I got to watch it after the fact. I didn't watch it live. But watching it, I was like, man, I see why they would think that he might have burnt himself out, because it's crazy, the volume. Just dig, and they're so skillful too, man. It was like he was picking his shots. You know, he'd go head, head, body, body, head, head, body, head, body, head. It was all like creative and constantly attacking. And Robbie Lawler's just rolling with it. It's like defensively and offensively, it's a very impressive scene, because Robbie Lawler's hurt. He can't move his leg good. His leg's been chopped up, so he's kind of stationary. And Dos Anjos is just moving in for the kill and throwing bombs on him. And Robbie Lawler is just rolling with everything. He's taking a lot of them in the body, but he's rolling with everything. It's hard to hit him clean. And he's right in front of him. In the middle of the fight, in the middle of this exchange, Robbie Lawler's smiling.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Can't walk, like barely can move. He's got his leg kicked out from under him. He's fighting a guy who's just like a Wolverine. I mean, just on him, attacking, and Robbie Lawler's smiling.
But he did pull it out of his ass against Melvin Manhoef.
Fuck yeah, he did. Woo!
Can we see that?
Yeah.
Remember he was getting, it was Elite XC? Or was it Strike Force?
Strike Force.
He was getting beat down by Melvin Manhoef.
Yeah.
And then one shot, boom.
Yeah.
He always had that chance.
Yep.
Right to the very end, he had that chance.
Yep. Yeah, the Melvin Manhoef one, too, was at 185. That was a bigger Robbie. Remember? He fought Tim Kennedy at 185. He fought a couple good guys at 185. He fought Jake Shields. Remember Jake Shields tapped him at 185? Oh, boom. Go back a little so we can see the beginning. He's getting his leg kicked all over. Look how much bigger he looks back then. And Melvin moves in for the kill, and Robbie hits him with a fucking haymaker. I mean, boom! And then follows up with a left hand that stiffened him. I mean, that's like one of the all-time Strike Force KOs. Maybe one of the all-time MMA KOs. Because he's getting his ass kicked. He's moving away. And then he steps in. And here it goes. Man. He's getting his legs kicked out from under him. Here it is. Bam! Crazy. And you see Melvin's body just shut off.
Is he still fighting?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe he could fight in the UFC now.
No, he's had a lot of KOs, man. He's fighting. I think he's fighting for Bellator right now. He's been KO'd like quite a few times recently.
That's one of those guys that never got into the UFC.
No, almost, man. I mean, maybe he could put some wins together and get back in the UFC and get in the UFC for the first time. But he's, you know, I gotta think he's like 37 now. How old is Melvin Manhoef? It's gonna be